First you say you won't, and you say you don't, but I can make you change your mind for me. Welcome to Vancouver, baby. Dive into the sea, swim because it's free. I'm making castles on the beach, yeah. Welcome to Vancouver, baby. Stanley Park is the place to grow your heart in science world.
Good day, all. So, it's the second half of November, which means, well, we're about a month away from Christmas.
Oh my God!
And you know what else it means? It's prime RV buying season. Now, I get so many awesome comments from all of you on my website, justincredible.tv, and you're showing me all your cool rigs, you're asking me questions, which is fantastic. Keep them coming, everyone. Go to the link in the description below, and you can chat with me there. But one of the things I get asked almost every week through my email, the contact form off that website, is, Justin, help me. Please help me find a Class B RV. I've touched on this before, and it's good to go over it again. This is not like shopping for a Honda Civic. You're probably not going to find what you're looking for in your city. You might not. You might have to wait a long time. But when I search for a Class B, or any RV for that matter, I have to expand to many cities, countrywide, right across Canada. And if I can't find what I want, I expand it over to the USA as well. So depending on where you are, you're going to probably have to do the same thing too. Now, when I found the Islander that I have now, I found two of them. One was in Montreal, Quebec. The other one was here in BC. But, it was, I had to take a flight up to get it. Both of them were far away from Vancouver. And honestly, if the only one available was in Montreal, I would have flown to Montreal and got it and drove it back to Vancouver. So you have to kind of put that into your pricing when you have a budget for a Class B. They're not a dime a dozen. They are rare, and there's not as many of them compared to the other types of RVs, and most people don't want to sell them. But that being said, they last longer, they hold their value, and they're fantastic for living in the city, as you know, or even for traveling if you just want to save a lot of money compared to a big Class A or something like that. But this time of year, end of November all the way till March, April, is the best time to go searching. Even if you're not planning to move into your RV or start traveling, or whatever it is you want to start traveling next year in the summer, buy now. Prices are always cheaper this time of year. And here's another little, yes, there's going to be less selection out there. I'll give you that, because a lot of people hold their RVs to sell until springtime. But that brings me into the next little trick. You would not believe how many people have told me that all you have to do, if you see an RV in your area, in your neighborhood, or in your city, that you would like, or just stick a note on their windshield and ask them if they are looking to sell. It's amazing how many people will take you up on that offer, especially during this season, during the winter. So, by the way, that's how I got my second van. I was driving in my first van and I saw another camper van I really, really always wanted, and I put a note under the windshield, and the owner called me back. And we negotiated a good price. They said, well, they were thinking of maybe selling it next year, maybe using it for one more year. And he says, well, what are you going to offer me? I made him an offer, and he talked it over with his wife, and they sold it to me. So you never know, right? They are out there. I mean, you see them out there, usually in people's driveways. And even better if you see one that's been kind of neglected, it's maybe hasn't been washed in a while, it hasn't been used for a long time. Generally, those ones are a good bet that the person's going to be willing to sell it to you. But if you can find one this time of year, buy it now. You'll save a ton of money. If you wait till spring, summer, when the market's saturated, everyone's trying to sell them, but also the prices go through the roof then. And everyone knows everyone's looking for an RV. And ask anyone who owns a Class B how quickly they sell and how expensive they get in the summertime, right? That being said, guys, please don't go to my website and post pictures of RV1 and RV2 and then ask me which one you should buy. That's a very personal question. It's like, what kind of clothes should you buy, or what kind of music should you listen to? So that's got to be really your decision. But I'd love to see your rigs. Once you've got your rigs, by all means, post them up on my website there for sure. So I would use websites like Craigslist and Kijiji and even eBay Classifieds. I've seen some in the States. And always check the auto traders too, the RV traders, local, national, and over the border. You really have to expand your search. And then of course, just if you see any in your neighborhood, you never know. The person might sell them. It happens a lot. So that's about the best advice I could give you, as opposed to going to a manufacturer and buying one brand new for $120,000 or more. So you do have to do a little bit of searching, and you're going to have some patience in all likelihood. I love the communication with you guys on the website. It's fantastic, and no matter where you are in North America or overseas, I hope that if you don't have your RV, that come 2019 is your year and you get the RV you've always dreamed of. Keep on rocking in the free world, everyone.
Watch the flower seeds taken by the bees. Your eyes are glued on a TV screen. Welcome to Vancouver, baby. Yeah.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want to check me out on my social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, maybe buy some rad t-shirts like this, or maybe you want to show me your rig or ask me some questions, just head on over to justincredible.tv.
Why don't you get a job, you homeless bum?
Get a job?
Yeah.
What? Excuse me? What's the matter with you, you white picket fence loving idiot? Why don't you go give your landlord some money and pay for the privilege of living in his house? Now who's homeless now, huh?
Just Incredible TV is not gluten-free.